Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Manchester United are out of the EFL Cup after losing 1-0 to West Ham at Old Trafford. It's West Ham's first win at Old Trafford since 2007. West Ham started the game brightly in the first 10 minutes. West Ham's goal came from Lanzini. It was a lovely setup by Ryan Fredericks. Ryan Fredericks went off injured in the game, but I thought Ryan Fredericks endured a good 15 minutes. You know, we then responded well to the goal. I think we should have definitely had a penalty. Jesse Lingard got pulled down by Mark Noble in the penalty area in the first half. You know, Mark Noble committed a few fouls in the game. We had a lot of chances in that game. We had a total of 27 shots in the game and created around 19 chances. Juan Mata had a good chance in the first half. From an acute angle, Juan Mata hit the crossbar. Anthony Martial, you know, he had a few chances in the game. As you all know, Man United are open to selling Anthony Martial in January. Man United are ready to accept offers of 40 million for Martial. Obviously, Barcelona are considering making a move for him next year. And Tottenham are also in for him. Martial's been a long-term target for Tottenham. Jesse Lingard, you know, he had some chances in the game. I thought Lingard played well tonight. You know, some of his link-up play at times was good. Lingard scored the winning goal against West Ham in the league on Sunday. Prior to the game on Sunday, Solskjaer said that Lingard will be a Man United player next season. And he said he's red through and through. We're looking to extend Jesse Lingard's contract. His current contract expires next year. The other week, Jesse Lingard rejected a new Man United contract offer over playing time concerns, despite him being in the last year of his deal. Obviously tonight Lingard was reuniting with West Ham again. Obviously he started on, was it the left hand side? Jadon Sancho, he had some chances in the game. He did alright, Sancho, tonight, but he lost the ball a few times. You know, Sancho hasn't enjoyed the best of starts to his Man United career, and I said Sancho will do well at Man United providing that Solskjaer uses him correctly. It does take some players time to settle in. You know, we got Sancho in a deal worth 78 million with add-ons included. Sancho's got a contract with Man United till June 2026. There's an option of a further year. Sancho to Man United was confirmed on the 23rd of July. Donny Van Der Beek, I was impressed with him tonight. I thought he made some good runs. got in some good positions, he tracked back well, and he threaded some very good through balls. You know, one of Mason Greenwood's chances came from a fantastic ball from Donny Van Der Beek. I think Donny Van Der Beek is going to be leaving Man United in January. Don Hutchinson has actually told Donny Van Der Beek to leave Man United to save his career. Not so long ago, Paul Ince told Donny Van Der Beek that he's got absolutely no chance of staying at Man United. The other week, Solskjaer did say that Van Der Beek has been working hard to get into the team. Van Der Beek obviously tonight was in the centre of midfield. I've got to say I was impressed with Diego Dalot tonight. I thought he showed very good attacking intent, put some very good crosses into the box. I recall him having a chance in the game, but it went wide. Diego Dalot could be leaving in January. Diego Dalot is our second choice right back. Last season, Diego Dalot had a loan spell with AC Milan, so he gained some experience. To Dalot's credit, I thought he did very well in pre-season before the start of this season. We got Dalot for 19 million from Porto 3 years ago, and he's got a contract with Man United till 2023. We saw Eric Bailly starting tonight. He put a good performance out as well, you know, looked composed at the back. Made some good interceptions. Early on in the game, Bailly made a good block to deny Alex Kral. Alex Telles, you know, he started at left back tonight. You know, he got forward well and put some good deliveries into the box. So yeah, we saw Dean Henderson in goal tonight. Didn't really have much to do. Obviously, made a save to deny Mark Noble towards the end. I actually thought Tom Heaton was going to be in goal tonight. You know, if Tom Heaton would have gone in goal tonight, that would have been his EFL Cup debut for Man United. But Dean Henderson wants a loan move away from Man United in January after David De Gea reclaimed the number 1 spot. Dean Henderson was out for quite a while because at one point he did have COVID and obviously he had to recover from it. But he did well in a lot of the games he was in goal for last season. Before the start of last season, Henderson signed a 6-year contract with Man United, so reflecting on that, he committed his future to the club. And he enjoyed 2 loans at Sheffield United. He's also had other loan spells before. So reflecting on that, he's gained some experience. But Solskjaer is totally blameless from our defeat tonight against West Ham. I thought he got the lineup right. Obviously, prior to the game, Solskjaer promised changes. Obviously, Paul Pogba, he played no part tonight. Obviously, De Gea wasn't in goal. Ronaldo obviously was rested. Varane and Maguire were rested. McTominay and Fred and that were rested. But obviously he had to rest, key players, because obviously we've got Villa in the league on Saturday. Obviously Wan-Bissaka was another player that was rested. Luke Shaw was rested. We brought substitutions on in the game. Obviously Mason Greenwood come on, and he made an instant impact, like I mentioned earlier. He was on for 40 seconds, and Mason Greenwood was one-on-one with Areola. Areola made a good save to deny him. I think Mason Greenwood also had a couple of other chances. I think Mason Greenwood has enjoyed a good start to this season. He's got 3 goals so far in the league. But he's been an absolute revelation since he broke into our senior squad. Greenwood made his senior debut for Man United back in 2019. He's been a United player since the age of 7. And last season he signed a new 4-year contract. Bruno Fernandez, he also came on in the game, and I also thought, he made the difference when he came on. Fernandez made some very good runs, had a very good chance from long range, didn't he? Was it just went wide? And we also brought Anthony Elanga on. But like I say, for 78 minutes, Man United were in control, but we just didn't have that cutting edge. So that was the difference. Like I mentioned, West Ham should have got a second goal towards the end, because Yarmolenko hit the post. Don't know how he didn't score that. And Mark Noble had a chance. It was saved by Dean Henderson. I thought defensively West Ham looked good. I thought Craig Dawson put a very good performance out for them. He made some very good blocks. Issa Diop, he started tonight. I thought he also made some very, very good blocks. Alex Kral, he did well on his debut for West Ham. West Ham got him in this year's summer transfer window. But, I'm shell-shocked that we've lost to West Ham, because, like I said, we seldom lose to them. Obviously, we're beating them in the league on Sunday at the London Stadium. Like I mentioned, that was an even game. Obviously, the goals in the league on Sunday came from Cristiano Ronaldo and Jesse Lingard, and West Ham's goal came from Ben Rama. That goal was fortuitous because it took a huge deflection off Raphael Varane. Mark Noble missed the opportunity to salvage a point for West Ham on Sunday, because obviously Mark Noble missed that penalty. I think a lot of West Ham fans criticised Moyes for letting Mark Noble take the penalty. I initially thought Rice was going to be taking it because he had the ball in his hands. And, last season we beat West Ham in the FA Cup 1-0. We're beating them 1-0 at Old Trafford in the league last season. That was an own goal from Craig Dawson. And we're beating them at the London Stadium last season 3-1. You know, we haven't won the EFL Cup since 2017. You know, we did beat Southampton in the final 3-2. You know, we obviously got to the semi-finals of the EFL Cup last season, lost. Against Man City. But like I said, I'm not too bothered about the EFL Cup, but it's actually disappointing to go out in the third round. But yeah, my perception hasn't changed on Ollie. You know, I'm still Ollie in. You know, I'm not going to demand him out after tonight's result. Do you think there'll be any Man United fans criticising Ollie from tonight's game? Obviously, a lot of United fans criticised Solskjaer in the 2-1 defeat to Young Boys last week in the Champions League, and even I criticised him because obviously in that game against Young Boys, Solskjaer got his tactics wrong and his substitutions were wrong. So hopefully we can respond against Villa on Saturday. It's the lunchtime kick-off. But you know, we've enjoyed a very good start to the Premier League season. You know, we've won 4 games out of 5 in the league. And we are sitting third in the Premier League at the moment. You know, we are joint top on points with Chelsea and Liverpool. Solskjaer's ambition for this season is to win the Premier League. We haven't won the Premier League since 2013. That's 8 years ago now. And what a remarkable achievement it would be if we was to win the league this season. Solskjaer has not yet won a trophy as Man United manager. We haven't won a trophy since 2017. If Solskjaer doesn't win anything this season, there's a very, very good chance he will get sacked. This season is Solskjaer's third full season as Man United manager. And he knows that this is a big season. Because he's got big expectations to exceed. Obviously, the other week, there was rumours coming out regarding Antonio Conte. It said Antonio Conte would accept the Man United job if Solskjaer was to be sacked, but Conte wants a winning project. So he's rejected Arsenal and he's rejected Tottenham. Conte is available because he left Inter Milan at the end of last season. Conte's got a good pedigree behind him, won a lot of silverware in his home nation. And he's managed in the Premier League before. You know, when he was in his first season at Chelsea, he won the Premier League with them. But we've got to give Solskjaer at least this season. Obviously, before the start of the season, Solskjaer signed a new contract with the club until 2024. There's an option of a further year. And we made a mistake giving him that contract. And I think a lot of United fans will agree with me on that aspect. Solskjaer has been in charge of Man United now for almost 3 years. He would have been in charge for 3 years in December. And Solskjaer has learnt quite a bit on the job. There's still plenty of things he's got to learn because he's still a young coach. But Solskjaer's gained managerial experience reflecting how long he's been at the club. But he's not the long-term manager for Man United. You know, Ollie's got no proven pedigree, has he? You know, obviously before he was with us, he was at Molde. He won a few Norwegian titles at Molde, but they're not a big club. He endured 2 spells at Mould, and before Mould he was at Cardiff, and his record at Cardiff was absolutely disastrous. The reason he got sacked from Cardiff is because he got relegated. But whatever happens regarding Solskjaer, we'll always adore him, because at the end of the day he's a club legend. He endured 11 years as a player for Man United. He flourished under Sir Alex Ferguson's guidance. You know, we appointed Solskjaer in December 2018 to replace Mourinho. He's been permanent Man United manager since March 2019. We gave him the job permanently back in March 2019, reflecting how well he did as the interim manager. But there was United fans that thought we made a mistake giving him the job permanently. Maybe we should have waited until the end of that particular season to decide or not whether to give him the job. You know, we enjoyed a very good summer transfer window this year. It was one of the best transfer windows we enjoyed for such a long time. You know, in this year's summer transfer window we made 4 signings. Brought Tommy in, brought Jadon Sancho in from Dortmund, brought Varane in from Real Madrid, and we re-signed Cristiano Ronaldo after 12 years. And in this year's summer transfer window we spent around 141 million. And Solskjaer received the backing he deserved in this year's summer transfer window. Obviously, John Murtough backed him. John Murtough is our director of football, and we made the right decision getting a director of football in. Also, Darren Fletcher, you know, he backed him, and we made the right decision recommending him back in. And surprisingly, our owners, the Glazers, had backed him, but only because they'd been persuaded to. Solskjaer's endured 5 transfer windows as permanent Man United manager. We only sold 1 player in this year's summer transfer window, and that was Daniel James. We sold him to Leeds for 25 million. The reason we sold him is because we re-signed Ronaldo. We loaned a few players out as well in this year's summer transfer window. As you all know, we loaned Williams out, Ethan Laird, Axel Tuanzebe, Andres Pereira, Tahith Chon and Facundo Pellistri. But like I've said to you, you know, we've got a title winning squad, so the time for excuses is over. And a few weeks ago, Solskjaer told his Man United squad that it's better than the 1999 treble winning team that Solskjaer was part of. Over the weekend, Solskjaer did say we must leave a legacy of silverware. Over the weekend as well, it said Man United are willing to sell 7 players in January. Well, Solskjaer's willing to sell up to 7 players. That includes Anthony Martial and Donny Van Der Beek. On my next video, I will be giving you my player ratings from this game. So anyway guys, that's everything to update you today. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel. If you do, consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very, very soon.